guys, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good, especially because the Golden Globe nominations came out today. They were just released this morning, so I'm pretty much just going to go through all the film categories with you guys. I'm going to give you my opinions on the film categories. I'm not going to go through any of the TV stuff, so it's just mainly film here. The only category in the film section I'm not going to go through is the foreign film category, because I have no idea. I haven't seen any of those, obviously, because I don't know. I didn't see any of them. But pretty much we're just going to start out now, and I'm going to start out with Best Motion Picture Drama. And the nominees are Boyhood, Foxcatcher, The Imitation Game, Selma, and The Theory of Everything. Now, personally for me, I have only seen one of the four films. I have only seen The Theory of Everything. And I've seen it recently. And after watching the movie, I did say in my review, this is probably going to get some nominations coming its way, come Oscar season and Golden Globe season, all that kind of stuff. So yes, I think the film is definitely deserving of the nomination. The Imitation Game, whenever it comes to my theater, I will see it. And Boyhood, it's out of the theater now, so I'm probably going to pick that one up on Blu-ray and watch that. Selma, I don't really know what's that, I don't really know. So, yeah, but The Theory of Everything, seeing that that's the only thing that I've seen there, it is definitely deserving. Next, it's the Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama. Jennifer Aniston for Cake, Felicity Jones for The Theory of Everything, Julianne Moore for Still Alice, Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl, and Reese Witherspoon for Wild. Out of these 5 nominees, I've only seen 2 of them. I've only seen Felicity Jones in The Theory of Everything and Rosamund Pike for Gone Girl. Now, when these other films, and I'm available to see them, and when I'm able to watch these movies, I will watch them because I'm very interested. Apparently these are good performances, so I really want to watch them. But personally, for me, if I was to pick a winner out of these, it'd be Rosamund Pike. I mean, that performance was just phenomenal in Gone Girl. I think she did a great job, and I think she's definitely going to get nominated for the Oscar as well. But, Julianne Moore for Still Alice. I haven't seen the film, but it's got a lot of hype around it, and that performance has got a lot of talk that's going around it. So you never know what's going to happen there. And then for Best Performance by an Actor in a Motion Picture Drama, you have Steve Carell for Foxcatcher, Benedict Cumberbatch for The Imitation Game, Jake Gyllenhaal, Nightcrawler, David Oyelowo for Selma, and Eddie Redmayne for The Theory of Everything. I've seen 2 of the performances out of the 5. I've seen Eddie Redmayne, Theory of Everything, and Jake Gyllenhaal for Nightcrawler. From the first time I've ever seen the film Nightcrawler, I was blown away by Jake Gyllenhaal's performance. And I said that in my video. I said, look, this guy's a force to be reckoned with in this movie. I think he's probably definitely going to get nominated, which he did. And honestly, it is a tight race between the 2 I saw, for Eddie Redmayne as well. He does a phenomenal job as Stephen Hawking. The other performances, Benedict Cumberbatch, I heard, is a phenomenal performance. I'm going to see that movie, that's for sure. I just got to wait till it comes to my theater. But I will definitely be seeing these films. But, yeah, I think I'd pick Jake Gyllenhaal for that category. That would be my pick for that. For Best Motion Picture, Comedy or Musical, you have Birdman, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Into the Woods, Pride, and St. Vincent. I've seen Birdman, and I will be seeing Into the Woods. I might pick up Grand Budapest Hotel on Blu-ray. I'm probably gonna, if it's cheaper now. The movie came out like February or something. And St. Vincent as well. That's in my theater still, so I'm probably going to go out and see that sometime soon. Am I going to post a review for it? I'm not entirely sure, but I do want to see the movie. I'm going to express my interest in watching the film. But Into the Woods, it's not really surprising for me, because I read something the other day that said it has Oscar hype around it, so I have no idea. I haven't seen the film, so it's just, it gives me high hopes for the movie, and it makes me that much more excited to see it. Birdman is probably going to win. Just seeing these nominations, I think Birdman will have the win. For the comedy or musical for the Best Motion Picture Award. Now, for Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture, Comedy, or Musical, you got Amy Adams for Big Eyes, Emily Blunt, Into the Woods, Helen Mirren, The 100-Foot Journey, Julianne Moore, Maps to the Stars, and Quvenzhané Wallis for Annie. which actually kind of surprised me, but, you know, not really at the same time. But with these nominations, you know, you have no idea where to go. I mean, is it for Amy Adams for Big Eyes? Is Emily Blunt going to win for Into the Woods? Helen Mirren, maybe? I'm kind of maybe thinking that it might be Julianne Moore for Maps of the Stars. I haven't seen the film. On this list, I haven't seen any of the performances, but just by, you know, watching clips and trailers, I would say, geez, I don't know. I'll just, well, look, Amy Adams won the Golden Globe last year for American Hustle. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say Julianne Moore for Maps to the Stars. I really have no idea. That it's a toss-up there. But for Best Performance by an Actor, a motion picture, comedy, or musical, you got Ralph Fiennes for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Michael Keaton for Birdman, Bill Murray, St. Vincent, Joaquin Phoenix, Inherent Vice, and Christoph Waltz, Big Eyes. None of these nominations really surprised me. I can't really think of any off the top of my head that maybe should have been here. You know, I think this is a fine list. I did see Birdman, so Michael Keaton, definitely great performance. Bill Murray for St. Vincent, I don't think he's going to win, but I saw bits and pieces of the film, like trailers and clips. I didn't see the whole thing, but the performance that I saw he gave, I don't think he's going to win. Ralph Fiennes, he's got a shot. I saw the trailer, obviously, to the Grand Budapest Hotel. I think he's got a shot. You know, all these guys got a shot, honestly. Christoph Waltz, they all got a shot. Joaquin Phoenix, you know. I'm not really displeased with any of those nominees there. But for Best Animated Feature Film, here is where the discussion starts. You got Big Hero 6, The Book of Life, The Box Trolls, How to Train Your Dragon 2, and The Lego Movie. If you guys have subscribed to this channel, you know my opinion. I 100%, without a doubt, choose How to Train Your Dragon 2 to win. I hope it wins the Oscar. I hope it wins the Golden Globe. Is it going to? Probably not. Simply because it's in there with Big Hero 6, which is a Disney film. And people go nuts over that kind of thing. No, don't get me wrong. I think I gave Big Hero 6 5 out of 5 in my review. I did. I love the film. But if I was to choose which one had a bigger impact on me, and which movie am I going to want to watch more over and over and over again, it's How to Train Your Dragon 2. I just love the film from beginning to end. Everything about it. And everything about Big Hero 6 as well. Now, some of these other movies that are in here. The Book of Life. Great animated film. The Box Trolls, also a really good animated film. The Lego Movie. I have a couple of friends that didn't like it. I have a couple of friends that thought it was annoying. I have a couple of friends that really liked it. And I know people that will vote for this, or would vote for this, I should say, if they were eligible to vote, would vote for the Lego Movie. So I think it's a three-way tie, So I think it's a three-way race between Big Hero 6, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Lego Movie. Overall, I'm going to say Big Hero 6 wins it, but I would love it if How to Train Your Dragon 2 won the award for that. Next is the foreign language film, which I'm not really going to talk about that because I don't really know anything about any of those. So next you got Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture. So you got Patricia Arquette for Boyhood, Jessica Chastain, not for Interstellar, but for A Most Violent Year. Keira Knightley for The Imitation Game, Emma Stone, Birdman, Meryl Streep, Into the Woods. Personally, I've never seen Into the Woods, but Meryl Streep is a phenomenal actress. She's my favorite actress of all time. So I think just by watching the one clip she's singing a song and her in the trailer, I'd say they give it to her. That's my prediction. Meryl Streep gets the win. But Emma Stone was phenomenal in Birdman. Keira Knightley, Imitation Game, I didn't see it yet. If I was to pick one right now, today, I would choose Meryl Streep for this award. You got Best Performance by an Actor in Supporting Role. That's next. You got Robert Duvall for The Judge. Ethan Hawke, Boyhood. Edward Norton, Birdman. Mark Ruffalo, Foxcatcher, and J.K. Simmons, Whiplash. I never saw Whiplash, but a lot of people praised that J.K. Simmons performance in Whiplash. So I think he has a fine shot. Mark Ruffalo in Foxcatcher, never seen it, but I heard fine things about it. Edward Norton, Birdman, he was one of the best parts of the whole entire film, in my opinion. I think he knocked it out of the park in that movie. Ethan Hawke, Boyhood, never saw it, but I plan to. Robert Duvall, The Judge. I don't know if you guys watched my review for The Judge, but I think I distinctly remember saying, if someone has a better shot of being nominated, it is Robert Duvall. And I picked up on that watching the movie, so this does not surprise me. It actually makes me extremely happy seeing it get nominated. So if I'm going to pick one myself, I'd say Robert Duvall, The Judge, but also Edward Norton for Birdman. But who's going to win? I really don't know. Guys, yes, I know. Quick change of scenery. Look, I am ridiculously sorry. This camera sucks. It stopped recording. I don't know why, but that's what I have to live with, so I have to get a new one very soon. But, yeah, like I was saying, for the Best Supporting Actor, I would definitely either choose Robert Duvall or Edward Norton for that award there. But it's a race between all of them. You know, they're all fine performances. But for Best Director in a Motion Picture, okay, we got Wes Anderson, Grand Budapest Hotel, Ava DuVernay for Selma, David Fincher for Gone Girl, Alexandria Gonzalez Inarritu for Birdman, and Richard Linklater for Boyhood. I butchered that guy's name. I apologize for that. But who do I think it's going to go to here? Who would I like it to go to here? I would definitely choose to give this one to David Fincher for Gone Girl. I was a lover of that film. I loved it. Beginning to end, I was ridiculously entertained by Gone Girl. I think David Fincher did it in such a way that you're never bored and you care about everything that's going on. Same thing for Birdman, though. So you never know. This guy could get nominated as well. Boyhood has a shot. I've never seen the film, but like I said, I heard good things. Wes Anderson, I don't think is going to take it away. But you never know. I never saw the movie, so I can't really tell you. For Selma, never seen it, so I can't really tell you. But my picks for this one is either going to be David Fincher. I'll say David Fincher. That's my pick. David Fincher, Gone Girl. That's my choice. Who's probably going to win? The guy for Birdman. But that's just, that's my pick there. For Best Screenplay, Motion Picture, okay? I got Wes Anderson for The Grand Budapest Hotel, Gillian Flynn for Gone Girl, a lot of people's names that I cannot pronounce for Birdman, Richard Linklater for Boyhood, and Graham Moore for The Imitation Game. My pick is Gillian Flynn for Gone Girl. I have never seen any of the other films except for Birdman. I did see Birdman, which has a great screenplay. It really has a fine screenplay. Same as the director, it's between Gone Girl and Birdman here. I've not seen the other three, so I can't really say anything, but if I was to choose, it's between Gone Girl and Birdman. If I had to pick one, I'll say the Birdman screenplay, but you never know. I would like to see the Gone Girl thing win. But so next up, we got Best Original Score. Okay, we got Alexandre Desplat for The Imitation Game. We got Joanne Johnson for The Theory of Everything. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross for Gone Girl. Antonio Sanchez for Birdman, and Hans Zimmer for Interstellar. I think everybody knows, for me anyway, the clear win is Hans Zimmer for Interstellar. I think that this guy did a phenomenal score to the movie. I mean, where could you go wrong with Hans Zimmer? Really, everything he does, I love everything he's done. Everything he's composed, I am a fan of. I don't think he's created one bad score ever in his life, out of the ones that I've heard. Who I think should have been in here is maybe in the place of The Theory of Everything, but I'm not sure I'd necessarily say that. But Howard Shore, The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. Phenomenal score. I just literally bought the soundtrack yesterday, and the music's brilliant. Some of the tracks are out of this world. The battle themes, just the theme, all of it. Great score. But was it snubbed? Not necessarily. The one that I thought should have been here even more than The Hobbit, that I was rooting for since I bought the thing in June, or July, or whatever it came out, was John Powell's score for How to Train Your Dragon 2. Now, we might be facing the same situation. I'm not sure if John Powell was nominated for the first movie for the Golden Globe, but he was nominated for the Oscar. So we might be seeing the same thing here. He didn't get the Golden Globe nomination, but he might be getting the Oscar nomination. We have no idea. We have to see. But my pick for the original score, Hans Zimmer, Interstellar. I think that's what I'd go with there. And in the final category, we have Best Original Song. Okay, we got Big Eyes from Big Eyes, Glory from Selma, Mercy Is from Noah, Opportunity from Annie, and Yellow Flicker Beat from The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. Who do I think is going to win here? I don't know. I wouldn't have chosen any of these songs, really. There was two songs that I was rooting for. And this for the exact same ones as the score that I literally just said, that the two scores that I wanted to get nominated from the same exact films. How to Train Your Dragon 2. The song is entitled Where No One Goes. It plays a bit in the beginning of the film, and then it closes the film out in the credits. And then this is The Last Goodbye. It's called The Last Goodbye. From The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies. That song by Billy Boyd, who played Pippin in the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings. I think the song is emotionally gripping. It's well written. It's touching. The theme is, you know, you'd be singing it over and over again. At least I am. You know, I think that those two songs should have definitely been on here. But seeing that they're not, my pick. Look, I don't know. Jeez. Opportunity from Annie. That's what I'll go with. That's what I'll go with. Guys, comment your thoughts on every single one of the categories. What did you think? Was there any that you weren't happy with? Was there any that you wanted to see there? You know, I didn't mention Angelina Jolie. Maybe some people thought that she was going to get nominated for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy for, I almost said Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent. You know, she wasn't. So, you know, we have to see what happens at Oscar time. My opinion, you're going to be seeing some different names. From the Golden Globes, from the Oscars, we will see that maybe things are not going to be necessarily the same. That's just my prediction. It's just what I think might happen. I still have hope for The Hobbit and the How to Train Your Dragon, the music, to be nominated for the Oscars. You know, just because it's not nominated for the Golden Globe does not mean it won't be nominated for the Oscar. But you have no idea. Like, you really don't. Because last year, if you guys remember, Let It Go was my pick. Once I saw Frozen, that was my pick. And it was nominated for the Golden Globe, but it didn't win. Nominated for the Oscar, and it won. So we have to see what happens there. But, yeah, guys, comment your thoughts on all this stuff for the Golden Globes. And subscribe to the channel, because I will be seeing Exodus, Gods and Kings. I think I'm seeing it tomorrow. If I see it tomorrow, the review will be up Saturday. And if I don't see it tomorrow, then I'll see it Saturday. The review will be up Sunday. So expect a review for that before the week is out. And next week, you got the finale to Middle-earth. That's it. The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies. You know, you could definitely expect a review for that up on this channel next week at a point. So, yeah, and then we're getting close to that time, guys. The end of the year, I'm going to be posting my top 10 favorite movies of 2014 and my top 10 least favorite movies of 2014. When the Oscars come around, when the Oscar nominations are released, I will actually be doing a video of me watching them live and giving you my reactions on that. I did it last year. I'm going to do it this year, too. My live reactions to the Oscar nominations, and then my predictions on what will happen and what will win. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Again, I'm going to shut up now. That's about it. Over and out.